Hey, hey, Carmen. Hey, Vipin. Welcome to the membership. And welcome to tonight's live. Let's see, are my moderators here yet? They're not here yet. I did get here a minute early. You guys hit that hit that like and subscribe on your way in, okay? All right. Let's see. It is Sunday, right? Oh, okay. You just got the heart for my comment. Yeah, I was just looking at some stats and stuff while I waited, and I happened to see your comment. Waiting on my moderators and everybody to get in. We got a couple of minutes. I do hope that it's the right day. Today is Sunday, right? I'll tell y'all, when I say I just work here, trust me. I just show up. Hit that like on your way in. Hit that like button. Hey, CD, there you are. Yeah, I was just telling them, I was like, today is the right day, right? I was just didn't know where exactly I was because I had such a great, hey, Taha, I had such a great date with my lover today. I actually fell asleep and I had to jump up and I was like, whoa, what time is it? What day is it? Yeah, you guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in, okay? Blessings, you deleting people already? Hey, sweetie, I didn't even know you was in the room. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Blessings came in with the hatchet today. Blessings, blessings, you ain't wake up with no hammer or no hatchet in your hand, did you? Hey, Rice Ball, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, they getting started early, but don't hack them too quick. We want YouTube to push that live out. We're gonna find out, Carmen. We're gonna find out directly. We waiting on some people to get in the room. Did you want to get on the list? Have we done a reading? I don't think we've done a reading for you before, have we? If we have, I don't think it was recently. Oh, okay, your network's a little bit slow. Yeah. Yeah, we've only been here for 4 minutes now. But yeah, just give it maybe about 10 minutes before that. Hey, Sydney. I'm sorry I didn't. What do I think of the UK? I've never been there, so. Oh, just to give them a hint to behave. Okay, Carmen. Well, CD will put you on the list. Okay, I take the first 5 people who have not had a reading before or who have not had one in like the last 3 weeks or a month or so. But if they have had a reading, then they can get a reading with the super chat. And after the 5 readings are over, then if I have the spiritual energy, then people can get on the list with a super chat. Okay. But you will be our first person on the list. How's everybody week been? Let's fire up the comments, you guys. If you are in the room, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and give me some fire emojis, okay? Let us have a great time tonight. I hope you guys had a wonderful week and weekend. We are starting a new week now, and I am pretty excited about it, actually. I got to take some library books back, honey, because... Hey, Vibrant One, welcome back, love. Yeah, I was supposed to take those library books back, I think, Wednesday. I didn't make it. I've been doing everything but going to the library. So I'm definitely going to be taking those back tomorrow. It's a couple other books that I wanted to check out. So I got to make sure I have my late fees. Yeah, I'm normally not late taking books back, but lately, like, I just haven't been feeling like getting out much. You guys fire up the comments now. Hit that like button on your way in, hit that subscribe button, share the live, okay? Let's get going, because Umi Jua needs that energy. I need you guys' help. Like, it helps me with your engagement to get that energy pulled in, okay? So yeah, blessings. It has been. It has been quite hey Mert 35. It has been quite. Hey, change your bind. That is a cute handle, change your bind. I like that. Carmen, you say you've always been late. Thank you, Vibrant One. I feel beautiful today. Yeah, I had a great date day with my love. We went to Panera Bread. Strangest, funniest thing happened. Y'all help me figure this one out, okay? So we were at Panera Bread. We walk in, and off the bat, they have the bakery part, the baked goods right up in the front, like, ooh. So I walk in, and my eyes immediately go to this orange cranberry loaf, okay? And so, yeah, that is actually the cutest name, the cutest handle, okay? And so, hey, Mahai, hey, the first to last. I'm like all giddy, right? Because I just have a thing for orange cranberry stuff, okay? So I asked my love, I was like, can I have? Just all excited. And he's like, yeah, I'm duh, you can have anything you want. But anyway, and so there's this older lady, she's standing off over to the side back there. And, she has, cute little haircut, gray hair, and she's got a cute little dress on or whatever. And so she starts laughing, right? And so I was like, oh, so I'm looking around like, oh, she must be laughing at me, because I do have on a stitch shirt, right? And I had my hairstyle differently. This is a more adult hairstyle, but I had my hair styled in like this kitty style, okay? And I have on some kitty shoes, nothing matches, okay? These don't match this. This don't match my shoes, because they're like this color, but they're real light, okay? And so I have this little top bun that's flopping this way, and then all of this is hanging. So it looks like a kid hairdo, right? So I guess maybe I was acting like a kid. That's what made her like laugh or whatever. But so I turned around and I was like, oh, hey. And she looked pretty. She looked really pretty. So I told her she looked pretty. And she said thanks. And then we went on about to order and stuff. And then later on, while we were waiting for our order, Honey went over to the drink section, and I'm just standing there over in the front by myself. And she places her order, and she comes over to me and she says, Did you get your dessert? And I was like, yeah, he ordered it for me. And she was like, good girl, you got your dessert, good girl. And I was like, thank you. And she patted me on the shoulder and walked off. Now, what does that mean? Right? Because she probably maybe around, I want to say probably only like 10 years older than me. Okay? And I ain't no spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I live in the South. So sometimes it'd be some weird kind of condescending racial stuff going on, and you don't know sometimes, because it's a lot of people that like be low-key being racist. Hey Daphne, I didn't know you were here. And so hey Willie, hey Big Rome, and let's see, Hey, Nathan. All right. I think I said hi to everyone. Okay. So yeah. So so I'm like, what she mean by that good girl, good girl? Y'all hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Hit that like and subscribe and share the live. No, not cranberry meatloaf, Big Rome. Cranberry loaf. It's like a pound cake, orange cranberry pound cake. Okay, you tell me some cranberry meatloaf. That could be kind of good though, because I did have a friend that had made she made a lamb meatloaf with an orange glaze instead of like the red glaze, the ketchupy glaze on top. She made like this orange marmalade glaze over this. Oh my God! When I say, woo, honey, that was so good. That was so good. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. All right, so. CD, where are we with the list? Do y'all wanna just jump to the list, CD and blessings, or do y'all want to hey Sandra, welcome. Okay, Sandra, I think the list is still open. Yeah, you guys remember we are on Instagram too. We're on Instagram now. So if you haven't followed yet, please go ahead and do that. Since we're long in the tooth with time, because I was telling my orange cranberry story, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the list, CD. I may do a collective reading later. Maybe. I'm not sure. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get started with the list. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you got to go get your birthday stuff. Whenever your birthday rolls around, find out who's giving out free stuff, like Blessing said. Okay. Hey, Nikki. You be blessed too, Big Ron. Okay, let's see where the list is. Yeah, but thank you for the rose. Hey, Lynn. Who's first on the list? We are gonna go ahead and get started. But am I tripping to be tripping, y'all, about that? Like, somebody give me some feedback, cause I'm like, I just didn't know what she meant by that. Good girl, good girl. Like, and then petting on me like I'm an animal. Like, either a kid or a pet. Either one, it didn't feel right. I'm reading too much into it, I guess. Carmen, you ready for your reading, love? Come on and put your question in the comments for me. Okay, you guys share the live, hit that like and subscribe on your way in. We are going to get started with Carmen's reading. The energy has been cleared. I'm doing a lot of talking and cutting up, but I actually do feel. You said, nah, she weird, change your mind. Yeah, that was weird, you know? Yeah, I am feeling just very spiritually high. Okay, so I'm expecting to have some good readings tonight. Your love story message. Okay, your love story message. Are you single right now, or are you in no contact with someone? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. Follow on Instagram if you haven't already. Remember, you can book personal readings with me. And I am taking super chats from everybody who is feeling like gifting tonight, okay? You can also gift memberships. That helps out. So whatever floats your boat. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was feeling, no contact. I did not feel a lover, like someone who's closely connected in your orbit. Take a couple deep breaths with me, love. this somebody you've been with for a long, long time? Not a long, long time, but it's not fresh or new, is it? Or maybe it just feels like a long time because it's been a lot going on. Carmen, did you hear me, love? Y'all hit that like and subscribe. Fire up the comments for me too. Let's push the live out, okay? Share the live. It's been a long time, yeah. Whatever it is, this is a long journey here. And this person is definitely, they're definitely like feeling completely disconnected from you. These cards are not even wanting to really like jump for real. Give me their first initial. Let me see if I can trace them a lot better here. Hey, Luke. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Did you initiate the no contact? Give me their first initial and let me know, was it you or them who initiated the no contact? Because they are definitely hiding. Okay. This is all one-sided here. They make you feel very insecure. And what I'm getting, let me know, but because this is, they're very muddled, okay? They're very deep, but had you started going on a healing journey and then you kind of let them back in close and then they pulled away, everything was one-sided. You were really trying. And it caused you to be insecure. And then they went no contact with you. But you've really been wanting to talk to them. Kinda. Yeah, this is not your person, sweetheart. Okay, so you got the healing journey card. So this is either your spirit team telling you to go ahead and go on the healing journey, like they're starting out with this, or this is one that you had started and didn't really follow through with it because you were chasing this relationship, okay? And really wanting to talk to get some closure or to some understanding or try to really make this work. But look at your first three cards that came up, sweetheart. Toxic, bad choices, and running away. This is not your person. This is why I can't find them. I can kind of sense their energy, but they are not someone who is so connected to you energetically through a loving connection that I'm able to really pick up on them. I don't feel any love. I don't feel any hate. I don't feel anything really. Like their heart is just closed. Yeah, this isn't your person. This isn't your person. You've been hoping, like really, really hoping, okay? There isn't even any resistance here. I'm not really feeling anything coming from them. This is just conflict and incompatibility, okay? Let me find out. Let's ask about your person because this isn't your person. Are you there? You guys are so quiet tonight. Share the live, okay? Yeah, you've definitely got to go on a healing journey. Your person can't even come. Are the comments still going? Who's here? Hey, Migo. Okay, yes, you're here. Okay. Yeah, you've definitely got to go on a healing journey. Your new person can't even come. You can't rebuild this. This isn't something that you can rebuild. Okay. It's time for you to make new memories. You've got to really tap into yourself right now. Okay? Just really tap into yourself. Y'all been coming here for a while. Yeah. Yes, see, this is what I just said. This is the new perspective card. This is realizing that you're better off without this person and healing, releasing, okay? Purifying and cleansing. You've got to free yourself from this if you want real love. It can't come with all this toxicity floating around you. See all this stuff in the air and all around this? That's that energy. Yeah. This person he's what they call now, in this new spiritual world, he's what they call something like an NPC, a non-player character. Like, hey, Shemica, he doesn't have any, yeah. This person doesn't have any feelings. This is the Dancer card in reverse. Like, there's no real passion. There's nothing moving on the inside of him. There's no comedic relief. Like, this is the captain in reverse. Like, he just doesn't have, there's no direction. He's just here. Hey, Tech on Wheels. Yes, NPC free here. Yeah. So I'm not getting anything on the new person though. Let me try again. Because your healing journey has to take place. Yeah. Okay. So you will have the opportunity to meet someone in the future, right? But your self-love, your unconditional love for self is out of whack and you're not ascending. Okay? So it's not off the table for you meeting someone. It's not like out of reach or never going to happen. But these things have to be upright first. You have to ascend higher above whatever feelings and traits of character that are causing you to not have unconditional love for yourself. All right. So this is self-love and wholeness and all the things. Okay. Hey, Delaney. Welcome, love. So that is your reading, sweetheart. I do hope that it blessed you. All right. I know it probably wasn't what you wanted to hear, but you guys know that I can't I can't lie to you. All right. And you don't have to do anything I'm saying, really. It's just I want the best for you, so I'm just going to tell you. All right. I am resetting the cards now. All right. Resetting the cards. You guys can leave super chats and super stickers. That will help me out a lot. It's quiet in the room. Let's fire up that chat. Who didn't hit the like on the way in? Who's new and want to subscribe? Who's going to share the live? Share it on your social media. You can share it via text message. You can share it via email. Okay? Just share it with one person. That matters. All right? Yeah. CD, you can blessings. You can see CD tonight. I think Sandra is next, right? Hey, Sabucio. Okay, yes, she can see your chats. I am hoping Sameta will be here tonight. I've been trying to get her back. She lives in India, so she was saying how it's real early for her. Okay, Daphne. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's going on. You guys hit that like and subscribe, okay? Hit that like and subscribe. I'm sorry that's going on with you, Daphne. You guys know I be worrying about y'all. All right, Sandra, go ahead and drop your question in the comments, love. It is so quiet. What's going on? Check on Wheels. How you been? y'all here? Vibrant One, you still here? Y'all here? Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Hey, Abilash. Okay, Vibrant One said, yes, I'm here. Okay, so you say you think someone is following you. Well, let's hope it's goodness and mercy. I don't mean to make light of your situation, sweetie. You know I'm goofy. Oh, okay. You was handed a Bible today. You been doing out your van conversion? Okay. You finna do van life? All right, Sandra. Take a couple deep breaths with me, sweetheart. Sandra, this person that you think is following you, or this person or these people, do you feel like it's somebody you know? What's giving you the implication that you're being followed? Tell me what's going on. You guys hit the like and subscribe, share the live, fire up the comments. What do you think they want from you? I mean, I know I'm asking, I'm the reader, I know, but I'm trying to. Yeah, what do you think they want from you? You don't know. Okay. Mhm. Stupid. Okay. Thank you. That's your ex. He's getting rides from different people. He's getting rides from different people because he feel like you playing. He feel like you like playing him. He's not accepting the fact that you moved on. Okay, he thinks you're having a private relationship, but you're not. So there's nothing to fear there. But yeah, he's just getting rides from different people. He's resisting you moving on again. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's been trying to get information about you, but he's not getting enough to satisfy his curiosity about what you're doing when he's not there. Right? And he's probably hearing stories. He's probably hearing stories or tales from other people that make it seem like, because you're cool. You know what I mean? Hey, random mate, coming through with the memberships. You just pop up out of nowhere. Watch him drop off some money and leave, y'all. You better hang around for a while because I missed you. But yeah, so that's all it is. He's just been wondering, like, if she don't want me, and she's hey Andrea, she's happy without me, like she can't be. Like it's got to be somebody else, because he just can't fathom you being happy on your own because he can't be happy on his own. So yeah, don't fash yourself about that. That's my I got a friend from the UK. That's what she be telling me. Don't fash yourself. Don't worry about that. Is that how it goes, CD? Don't fash yourself about that. Is that how it goes? That's how y'all say it in the UK. So does that help you at all, Sandra? That make you feel better, love? Because I kept seeing different vehicles, and I'm like, who in the heck is it? But I kept I kept seeing different vehicles, but it was the same energy. But it was the same energy traveling in each vehicle, but there was a different driver, and I'm like, who is this? So it's like, yeah, it just started coming. You said thank you so much. Wonderful. I'm glad. Yeah, don't fash yourself about that. That man he old school, see? He old school. He can't he can't really function like without a feminine of some kind in his life, right? But he prefers that feminine to be you. And so he thinks that you have the same mindset that he does. People who can't operate on their own, they think everybody's like them. Okay? Oh, you say you never heard it? You said maybe a Scottish phrase? I don't know. She's from London. But she's also African. It could be an African word. I don't know. She's from Nigeria as well. She was born in the UK. You said, I heard that tech on wheels. Heck, I don't know what we be speaking over here in America either half the time. I know they say AAVE. There's this guy who's like a high level linguistic analyst person or whatever, and he was saying that AAVE, or African American Vernacular English, is the most nuanced language of all the languages. You know what I mean? And it's the only language that you can use multiple words or phrases, that has as many words that you can use multiple words or phrases that mean multiple different things, right? Like when I say you good, or I say you good, or I say you good. You know what I mean? It has like different layers to it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really, really interesting. Okay, Random A, you say you're very welcome. Your favorite reader on YouTube. Yes, I am, love. You know, you never did tell me how things went with that court thing last month. So you don't have to tell me right now, but I would love to know if you want to email me and let me know how things went. Okay. But yeah, guys, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Look at you. You and Random 8 coming through for your girl. Okay. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so, so much. So much love to you, Walter. And my internet boo. Don't mess around and let me get caught slipping. Sibusi So, you here? Sibusi So? Sibusi So? Sibusi So, are you in the room? Shemica, yeah, the list is open, I think. You're welcome, Sandra. Yeah, the list is open. So CD, we've been here 42 minutes, and we've gotten to what, two readings. So if Sibusi So is not here, Sibusi So, I'm going to give you 40 seconds to let me know you're here. Dioshi. Sibusi So Dioshi. You guys enjoying yourselves? If you are, give me some fire, give me some love, some heart hands, give me something in those comments. Let's get those comments rolling. Okay, share the live as well. All right. Thank you, Vibrant One, for the fire. Y'all know that's my favorite emoji, that and the heart hands. Thank you, Verita. Thank you, Delaney, Toasting, Daphne, Shemica, CD. Appreciate you guys. All right. So she shows that person isn't here. Verita, you ready? Drop your pronouns and your question in the comment section. Thank you, Walter. Walter giving all the emojis. Thank you for the flowers, blessings. Thank you so much. Verita, you can go ahead and drop your pronouns. Do you go by he, him, she, her, them, they? And also drop your question, okay? All right. Hello, Karan. Thank you. Guidance about your love life. Okay. Thank you, Tech on Wheels. Hello, Meow. Okay, you're she. You want guidance about your love life. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Are you dating right now? Are you single? What kind of animal is sleeping on top of my head? Your freaking pubic hairs. That's why it looks so crazy. All right. Gotcha. Okay. Go ahead and take a couple deep breaths with me, Verita. Veriti. Okay. Daphne, you said you was hoping to get a good laugh tonight. Child, these folks don't worry me. Hey, B17. I'm just being instructed to pull cards for you right now, Veriti. So if it seems like I'm quiet, I'm tapped in and I'm pulling until your team tells me to stop. Yeah, that X is really in the shadows. I'm feeling the energy, but Come out. Wow. 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 The ex is hiding, but he's also blocking the current person. I mean, the energy signature. Okay. Yeah. But the ex is blocking everybody. Thank you, Gina. The ex is blocking everybody and everything. That's everybody and everything for those of you who don't understand AAVE. Good. Good. Who this man? Release. Give me something. Drop his initial. Drop the first initial of the X in the comments, please, and put a comma behind that, and drop the first initials of anyone else that you've dated in the last 3 months. Okay, so first initial of the X, comma, I dated B, comma, C, comma, B. You know what I mean? Just kind of let me see what he's doing here, because I need energy signatures, and oh buddy ain't having it. Okay, B and K. Okay. Hey Andrea. Hey Michael. Thank you for the love and light. Okay. Girl, very first card, heart fog. See this word right here? This right here, mixed signals. It's like you're in a holding pattern, just waiting, because there's so much confusion here. So I'm finally catching something here. Wow. This isn't anything you don't know. This is just a confirmation that I'm finally tapped in. Because old buddy is hiding you. Did you find out something? And that's what broke up the connection? And you went on like this self-growth journey? Is that what happened? Because he left you. So you haven't gone on the self-growth journey. You tried to grow, yes. Okay. Where are these hurtful words coming from? There was something he thought you was gonna complain there was something he felt like there was something he was hiding, or he felt like you was hiding. And he either didn't want to find out, he didn't want you to find out, or he found out something about you that he didn't tell you. Yeah, this is causing you so much stress. And you lack the ability to set boundaries too. And you can't get any perspective or a clear headspace here. Could be him hiding something. Okay. This is stressful. I'm not even picking up anything from Kay. You lack the ability to set boundaries a lot. Yes, that's true. Okay. Yeah, he's hold on, let me pull out my no contact cards, because this dude low-key getting on my nerves, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like when people like, yeah. I don't like when people, they don't want to do right by you, but they don't want nobody else to have you either. Yeah, I can see that. That's why I pull out my no contact cards. Well, he definitely has an avoidant attachment style. Yeah, he thought when he left, yeah, none of these cards are what I'm looking for. So he's still hiding here. What is he hiding? I'm finna start asking questions now, because he done got on my nerves and I need to know. Because he still tapped into your, you see this says sexual energy here? He still tapped into you that way. That's why you can't move on. But now you got cards coming out sideways. Release. Don't let him hide. Give me answers. Ah, really? Did he ever talk to you about like dark things, like witch stuff or demonic stuff or anything like that? Hey, Erica. Better late than never, love. That's right, Random 8. Your current partner. I sure see some of that here. I see it, but why is it coming from K and not B? Am I picking up on the wrong signature? Is it B that's hiding? Is it K that's hiding B? Give me a minute. I'm cooking right now. What is B's role? What is B's role? What is B's role? Is your ex in the, is your current partner in the room with you? None of these cards will jump. Is your current partner? No. What is B's role? What is B's role? I don't even know which way they're supposed to go. Now I'm confused. Hold on. Let me get my fan because I'm getting hot now. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Random A, you're a diviner. Are you picking up anything? Because I do feel some I do feel some dark energy, some dark magic, you know, some very low vibrational, almost demonic energy. I see a veil, I see a cloud, like they're very much hiding you, but I can't tell which one it is. And one is hiding you and the other. This is wild. I've never had anything like this happen before. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Delaney. But I can't find, I need to find the X. Yeah, po thing. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. Y'all give me a minute. I'm trying to cook. Yeah, I could see. I could see, like, one card said waiting on you to make the first move. There was another one that said, hold on, memories of us plague me. And I didn't think that was his energy, but it's most likely him. Did you tell the ex he had reached out to you? Random May, you said it sounded like you trying to hoover. Did you tell your current that he had reached out to you? No? Well, he knows. What is, give me more about K. Give me more about K. Give me more about K. Clear and precise. Thank you. Clear and precise. More about K. Coming out sideways. Both of these came out sideways. And then more about K. This is a new life form that you're dealing with. Give me more about K. Yeah, this is a very new life form. It's not even of this world. Do you ever feel like weird? Like, thank you, Lily and Shiloh. Do you ever feel like weird, like sick or loopy or anything like that? When, yeah, you're not, I don't want to scare you, okay? I'm trying to put this away, that this person, this is an NPC that you're dealing with, a non-player character, but this person, it's a lot of them in the room tonight, but not only are they a non-player character, they were not created from light. They were created from the shadows, okay? See this shallow here? See this empty? Okay? There's no real soul in this person. This says hollow and empty, okay? This is past life in reverse, but what I'm getting from this card is that there is no past life. This is a new person. This is elusive, okay? This is the emotional storm that you've been in, and this is the brokenness that is inevitable if you stay in this connection, okay? This is withdrawn, okay? The fact that you feel loopy and everything about this in this person's presence, this was sent to you as an attack, okay? There's some sort of light in you that's meant to be in the world, that's meant to make a real difference. I was just saying that. See this beauty? There's something about you that's meant to make a real difference, right? And he was sent as an assignment to keep you from fulfilling that. This will drain your youth. This will drain your beauty. This will drain your health. And what is this saying? YouTube tech supporters. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm getting a message from YouTube. Hold on. Wait. Where is it? Why y'all time them out? I can't. Who did that? Was that a fake account, y'all? Because y'all, Because people be reporting me, and I need to make sure that it's the right people, the right stuff. I'm sorry, I don't mean to fuss, but I just see that kind of stuff will come through when I'm doing this kind of reading. Okay, you said interested. The lights got dim for a second, then came back on. Where, in my place? Yeah, this kind of reading, this person doesn't want to be found out. Okay. It went away without you doing anything. Yeah, this Verita, are you still in the room? Okay. Well, if YouTube has indeed flagged my account, y'all, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going to happen. It could be that energy. Hey, Dr. Fiza, thank you. Yeah, it could be that energy. Hey, little smiley, that's interfering here. But as I was saying, if you stay with this person, it will drain your energy, drain your beauty. You will get sick, and you will be unable to fulfill your mission, your purpose, your dharma. Gotcha. Thank you. You see, but that was something that came in to really distract me, because most things I can just let them roll, okay? But that came in right when something like this is going on. So Verita, yeah, your person wants to talk to you. They really want to talk to you. They're sorry about how the way things ended, or they don't like that they ended. Okay? But they're watching and waiting. All right? But you definitely need to do a clearing if you decide to get away from this person. Okay? Yeah, the mask is off. Okay? I would not even really have a conversation about this. This is the healthy choices card. This is telling you to really get back into self-love and self-care. Begin to take care of yourself really, really well. If you decide to get out of this, you can't heal within it. But definitely do a cord cutting if you decide to leave this person. If you don't know how to do a cord cutting, there are some of the girlies here on YouTube that teach it. All right. Do a cord cutting, and also an energy clearing bath. Okay. That will consist of a warm bath. Okay. And if you don't have a bath, you can do this with the shower as well. But a warm bath with salt of some kind, whether it be Epsom salt or regular table salt, doesn't matter. And apple cider vinegar. Okay. If you don't have a bathtub, you can put the salt down in the shower and stand on it. And you can also put that and the vinegar in a washcloth or loofah or something and wash yourself with it. You can also put a cap full of the apple cider vinegar in the top of your head and wash your hair with it, okay? Because you want a head to toe cleansing. Set the intention that this person's energy will be severed from you and never to connect again, okay? Call your power back. Call it back clean, clear, okay, whole, and lovely, because you have this beauty card, okay? And once you have done that, go complete no contact and begin to nurture yourself. Eat well, sleep well, just make healthy choices, begin to rebuild, and then you can reach out to the ex if you so choose. Okay? That is your reading. Sorry that took so long, you guys, but y'all know I ain't gonna leave nobody in no state if I can help it. I'm going back and reading your comments in case I missed you. Okay? Hey, Moa's in the room. Moa, I didn't see you here, love. How you doing? Yeah, that's me tapping the screen, y'all. Let's see. All right. Hey, Kala. Yeah, they coming out the woodworks, ain't they, Random 8? That's true, Delaney. Focusing on self-love. All right, Verita. I'm glad you're going to take that information and do well with it. Okay. Yes, Kala said vinegar is smart. Yeah. So the salt actually washes or purifies. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you pour, when they cure beef or pork or things like that, they'll cure it in salt to pull out the toxicity. And then the vinegar actually like strips and cleanses it and repels negativity. It's kind of like garlic for vampires, okay? So I am fixing to hurry up and tap out of that energy, y'all. Rita, I'm glad you came tonight, honey. Because that was going to suck the life out of you for real. That's not even a real person, Lord. And you know what else, Random 8? You say a lot of masks are slipping. People are now being seen for who they are, not worried, self-promote. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They're not hiding no more. You know, back in the day, they used to hide. People like that. They used to hide. Now they just be opening their mouth, telling all their little secrets. Okay, who's next? Shemica is next. You're very welcome, Verita. My big stream in John, my readings have been unsettling lately. I don't know about that. Caller, you said, can anyone recommend a practitioner they've worked with that does cord cutting and dense energy clearing? Well, there's Reiki, of course. I've done some Reiki, but it was a rather temporary thing for me, because Reiki can be good in everything depends on the person. Um, it can be good to help you like move things, but it clears energy, but it doesn't clear like the signature, the trauma. The trauma has to be dealt with in the 4D first, which is psychology. Not first, but along with it. Okay. So a lot of times we're doing spiritual practices and we're not doing psychological practices or physical practices, right? So we need to combine the third, fourth, and fifth densities when we're doing healing. Okay. We can't pull one and not, or one or two and not do the others. So doing those healthy physical practices, getting your rest, eating well, getting out in nature, grounding, getting out in the sun, all of those things, all right, along with 4D, which is mind, mental, psychological, okay? So those are things like journaling, maybe therapy. I'm doing bioenergetics therapy, so that's a connection that kind of folds in all three, okay? But mostly the 3D and the 4D, okay? So yeah, journaling, therapy, prayer, meditation. These things seem like spiritual, but they're more to clear the mind, to establish the mind in peace, to help the mind see clearer and become more aware of the things that have happened in the 3D that need to be corrected, altered, put away, yada yada. Okay. And then there are your spiritual practices. That's actually being connected to the divine, your spirit team, that's listening to them more than you talk to them. That's going into those deep areas of meditation. That's frequency lifting work, right? That's listening to your binaural beats and, just even things like the Reiki. But you have to set the intention with Reiki. You can't just go into it and think, oh, I'm going to do this and be better. It's like a stopgap between the spiritual and the 4D and the 3D. It's like a stopgap between those. So really going into silence, really, really elevating yourself and ascending, opening up those chakras and getting yourself to that higher level of vibration to open up to the light of Christ or consciousness or whatever some people call it, whatever light is, okay? You've got to be open to that. Sometimes what we don't understand is we are afraid to be 100% open because we've been told to be closed our whole lives, or to be a follower or a sheep, or to give over our own thoughts, our own autonomy. Okay? We've been taught that our life is not our own. Our decisions are not our own. And we look for saviors. There are none outside of us. Okay. For those of us who have read the scriptures and, we've been taught that this is our savior. Like there's a scripture that talks about him returning, right? And saying, depart from me because I never knew you. When you've been giving all of this attention and energy into things that are supposed to be about him. But what did he say? The kingdom of God is within you. So if you ain't going in and you don't know who you are, you're not going to know who God is. And you're going to be unidentifiable when the true consciousness of who you are wants to meet with you. Okay? I'm going to stop preaching now. Okay. Walter, you said those frequency music truly help, especially if you're under spiritual attack. For me, it helped me connect with with our Creator. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Okay, Shemica has dropped his question. You're welcome, Kala. You're welcome. Let me go back and find Shemica's question. Thank you, Stephen on the water. I appreciate that. Yes, the sun is very cleansing, very healing. Okay. Shemica says, hi, I'm 33. He. Okay. Are you married? Because if you're married, I'm not going to do that reading. Okay, because if she's married, see, sometimes, Shemica, I have to be really, really careful, because when it comes to married people, that's a sacred union. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I know you said she's married. No, you said you're single. Hold on. Let me go back and read your question. I'm still thrown off from the last read. You said you're single. She's married. What does the future hold for both of you? Hold on. I'm asking my spirit team if I can do this reading, because I don't like helping people cheat and stuff like that. Have you crossed that line with her? I mean, this is a public setting. You might not want to share that information, but it'll help me decide. Okay. Have you crossed that line with her? Trevino, why are you in here making cat calls? Because I'm cute. You can't help yourself. Okay, you haven't crossed that line. Okay. Does she know you in love with her? Okay, that's a good question right there. Thank you, spirit team. Does she know you in love with her? Because the thing is, Moa, she knows that. Okay. So the thing is, Moa, sometimes twin flames meet at the wrong times in their journey, right? Because sometimes one of them will be married and the other one won't. They meet, there's a connection, but it's just not their time to be together. Right? Y'all know I mentioned this before, that song by Erykah Badu, Next Lifetime. She was with somebody, right? And he was a really good dude. And but she met somebody that there was a connection with, and she could tell that this person, it was a real thing. Okay? Me Too, Vibrant One, I love that song. But she didn't cross the line with them. She went ahead and told that person next lifetime. Okay? So she stuck to doing right by the guy that she was with. knowing that their chance will come again later, right? So that's why I ask questions. But a lot of times, if it's some cheating going on, I can't be helping with that. Okay. Take a couple deep breaths with me. Shemica, you love this girl real hard. Kyla, you said timing is everything. Better to wait and leave the potential intact than to go the wrong time when everything is just going to be so messy. Yeah, you don't want to ruin that home, because that's a terrible foundation to start out on. But you love her real hard. I can feel it. Yeah, these cards are all over the place. No, this will leave you in a bad spot, love. This will definitely leave you in a bad spot. Yeah, her husband is. Give me clear and precise. Yeah. This will leave you in a bad spot, Shemica. Bad spot, okay? Because her husband has built this marriage on a foundation of security, okay? And if you go along with her, you'll bring a curse on yourself, okay? That will bring you lots of sorrow and grief. You'll be in a complete emotional storm. You'll be rolling the dice, but your situation will always be just like rolling the dice. You'll be constantly in turmoil here, okay? Your heart will not remain open, okay? And you'll come to a realization and an understanding that this is an attachment. It is not a connection, okay? Let me explain the difference. An attachment, both are energetic, okay? Connections and attachments. They're both energetic. But an attachment is more like when a leech, y'all know what a leech is, those little slimy things that get on you in the water and they suck blood from you. That's an attachment, right? Those it's just disgusting. And then when you try to get them off, there's like this, to pull them away. A connection, however, is channeled through positive vibration, and it can be broken in a healthy way, right? You can break away from it healthily. Maybe not easily, but healthily, okay? But when you try to break an attachment, you have lost a lot of blood. You've got a bruise. You know what I mean? So you don't want. That's why you hear the phrases, these new psychological terms for attachment styles. They call them. You have your fearful avoidant, your dismissive avoidant. You know, all of your anxious styles, but then there's the little old lonely, secure attachment style standing off over here by itself. Because there ain't that many people out there with secure attachment styles because of childhood trauma or the way they were brought up. Okay, but yeah, I think maybe only about, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, maybe only about 20% of people have secure attachment styles. Okay, but I'm not telling you what to do, Shemica, but I would work on detachment. Okay, there is, and I preach this one a lot, because the thing is, I don't want you to try to pull away suddenly and then go into a spiral. Okay, when you detach, you want to do it healthily, and you want to still thrive. Okay, so that your heart is still open, and you're still yourself, and you're still healthy in the way you're living and thriving, so that you can bring in the love that's for you. Okay, so go listen to CD, gonna put it in the comments, High Frequency Guru. That's a YouTube channel, High Frequency Guru, and listen to her video, Detached, Unbothered, and Thriving. Okay. Yeah, Moa, it's been around for a while, but that's what I was saying. That's what we've been hearing a lot of lately. But Detached, Unbothered, and Thriving. Okay, that's the name of the frequency. Remember, I was telling y'all, listen to those frequencies, okay? Also, when you're at work, whatever you're doing, do the opposite, but be nice about it. If you've been buying her coffee and buying her lunch or whatever, just be like, not today, sweetheart. I don't have it today. You may have the money, but you don't have the life force to give to it. Okay, this will drain you of life force if you continue in it, and it will bring a curse on you. Okay? If y'all ever go visit any of these channels that Umi gives you, tell them Umi Jua sent you in the comments, okay? But that is your reading, Shemica. I know it probably wasn't what you wanted to hear, but High Frequency Gurus. CD put it right there in the comments, Mo. But yeah. Shemica, you still here? Did you shut down on me, love? That's right, Carla. Hey, clown. Blessings, I'm glad you can see it. You can see it. Yeah, I know it's heartbreaking. You said understood. Thank you so much. Okay, Delaney, I know I just gave you a reading the other day, so you're going to have to leave a super chat if you want to read. I don't mean to be mean, but thank you, Carla. I appreciate it. But remember the rules, Delaney. The list is for the people who haven't had a reading in the last 3 weeks or who never had a reading at all, unless they leave a super chat. I don't mean to be mean, but I got to follow the rules for everybody. Thank you, Carla. I appreciate you, love. Thank you for the super sticker and the super chat, and for your engagement in the comments. I just want to say, y'all, I don't judge nobody, right? I know. Thank you, Carla. I know feelings are real, and people really, you know, it's just human beings. I understand that, because I just dropped, girl, when I had to pay that rent. I had to remind myself, be thankful, be thankful, be thankful. It's okay, be thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got a roof for another 30 days. Well, you said Adam Lane Smith has a pretty good. The girl that I like is she never gives her name, but her channel about attachment styles is guided awareness, but she mostly deals with avoidance. Mostly like, thank you, Walter. Love, 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 love. Oh, you're paying for Delaney's man, if you don't come through, Delaney, look at here. You better give Walter a hug. That's my internet boo. He out here buying dinner for all my friends. But what was I saying? I lost my train of thought now. What was I saying? I was saying something. It might have been important. I don't know. It probably wasn't, since I can't remember. You say you sending him a virtual hug. Hey, TBB show in Russia. I don't remember what I was saying. Let's go and get to Delaney's reading. Okay. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Carla, you I hope you subscribed. Because we have great vibes over here, hon. And if this is your first time, yeah, CD is the boss. And Blessings is the governess. Okay? So CD is the this is the school of life over here. This is a school of life. And CD is the superintendent. And Blessings is the governess. And I just run the classroom. I just work here. That's all I do. I'm a paper pusher. I grade papers and I give lessons. But they run the show. Okay? And Blessings will crack that whip. Okay? And Moa is the cheerleader, indeed. And she's at the head of the class every time. Wonderful. Thank you for subscribing. And don't forget to share us. Share with those whom you think would be blessed. Hello, Ritos. All right, Delaney. I'm gonna. Yeah, Blessings is no joke, Daphne. She don't play with them. Delaney, drop your question, love. I'm clearing the energy, and then we're gonna get to you, okay? I think I'm clearing the energy. Is this lit? I'm lit. Y'all lit. We lit. The sage ain't lit. Oh my goodness. More of the valedictorian around him. Random 8 is the prom king. All the girls want him. Okay. Okay, that's a really good question. Really good question. Take a couple deep breaths for me, okay? Put your grandparents' first initial in the comments for me, too. B and A. Okay. Okay. So you're close to graduating, and any guidance helps, I'm sure. Eric, you say you forgot. What'd you forget? What'd you say you forgot? How long you got before you graduate? I forgot you. You were on the list. So next summer, if you pass everything, but you'll finish December, right? But you'll walk next summer. Okay, finish in December and walk next summer. Yeah, there is a lot of conflict here as far as like the family stuff. But you're just trying to see the possibilities in it all. You're very sensitive. So that's why you're struggling with this so bad. You're not just sensitive, but you're spiritually sensitive. Did you spend a lot of time around your grandpa before he got dementia? Oh, Erica, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. Yeah, he does. He wouldn't want you to do that. He would want you to finish school. Yeah, he definitely wouldn't want that. Mm-mm. Yeah, that would go against everything that he wanted for you. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, that would literally go against everything he wanted for you. Yeah, because he's a king of cups. So he's very supportive and balanced. Okay, he's compassionate and empathetic, but that would be so far outside of what he would want for you. Wait till you graduate. Well, wait until you finish. Wait until you finish. And then, because he would be, this is Eight of Cups, he would be sorely disappointed. In his lucid moments, he would let you know he's disappointed too. Like, what the hell you doing here? You're supposed to be at school. Right? You said the audio cut out for a second. Hey, Jason. I was saying that he would not want you to do this. In his lucid moments, if you were to go home before you finish your clinicals, then he would he would be like, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in school. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself. You can't hear me? Okay. Well, yeah, he wouldn't be able to forgive himself. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card because I think they all saying the same thing. Two more. Yeah, if you were to do this, it would just cause it would just be an upheaval and chaos for him. Okay. He wants you to persist, and he wants you to set boundaries with whoever is trying to talk you into going back home. Okay. He wants you to persist and go ahead and finish what you started. Okay? What you mean by that, Random 8? Okay. Because practically speaking, that's only half a year from now, less than. So, yeah, he would not be happy with that, huh? He wouldn't. They're going to be all right. If they've toughed it out this long, they can tough it out a few more months, all right? Okay. No, go ahead and graduate and then go help. But have some parameters set in place so that all of the burden is not placed on you. Have some boundaries already put together. This gives you time to plan how you'll help. Don't just go in and roll up your sleeves and try to help because, thank you, Selah. You know, if you just go in, people just gonna throw everything in the kitchen sink at you and run. Okay? Have you some boundaries set up. Get you a plan on how, this is how I can help. Send it ahead of time. Okay? Jason, if you leave a super chat, I'll answer your question. Has to be $5 or less, or more. $4.99. Okay? But yeah. Have you a plan in place? Email it to everybody. Let them know this is how I plan to operate. I do want to help, but I don't want to break down in the meantime. Because if I break down, I'll be less help. Okay? But I will be finishing school first. And I will be coming back to March to walk to graduate. Nobody's taking my graduation from me. I put in a lot of work. I'm gonna cap and gown it out, okay? Yeah. Put it in place, love. Okay. Amen, random mate. I know that's right. Okay. That's right. Return to sender. Okay, so we at 151. I'll take one more reading for a super chat. You got to drop it right now while I go close my blinds and take a station break. You guys talk amongst yourselves in the comments and let me know who all shared Umi Jua's channel this week and who you shared it with. Okay? Let each other know how y'all sharing. Okay? CD, talk to him about the Instagram and the daily posts, okay? Okay. Oh, who left the super chat? Somebody's ready. Daphne, you wanted a reading or you was just dropping a super chat? Okay, let me see. Okay. Let me go see what I missed, y'all. What I missed? Okay, here we go. Da, 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 da. We returned to sender. Saw that part. Hey, Roberto. Okay, Daphne says, since you're accepting super chats, maybe you can answer my questions here. If I need clarification, we'll do it private. Okay. A super chat to get you one question though. Just I be cutting up. Y'all leave me alone. Y'all know I ain't right. Yeah, CD and Blessings, they do great. Random A, I promise you, I cannot take credit for this community. You have to give that credit to the Most High, honey, because all I did was showed up on YouTube. and all the great people started coming. I just showed up here one day. No, I don't think you offended any of us. That's true, Colin. Yeah, it was dense for a while in here, but I just be ignoring it because I'm gonna stay in the light regardless, honey. I don't be letting these folk bother me. I peep game, and I be like, oh, that's them over there. That's what they doing. I'm over here in the light. It's good to be aware. I stay aware, but I don't connect. Thank y'all for having my back on that, though. I appreciate y'all. Maybe that's y'all having my back keeps me where I need to be so I can do my job. Y'all might be my spiritual angels, my earth angels, warrior vibes up in here. Okay, I'm trying to get to your. Hey, Kelvins, it's been a good day. How's yours been? Okay, Daphne, did I miss your question? Yeah, Daphne said, "Girl, I know the rules. Don't be trying to check me." I'm sorry, my bad. You gonna do me like that lady did at Panera Bread. Good girl, good girl. That was so weird. I was like, what is she on? Like, what is she doing? Petting me like I didn't know if she was trying to pet me like I was a kid or a dog. That was so weird, man. Okay, Daphne posted her question. I ain't see it. Blessings, you ain't delete the question, did you? Okay, well, everything is situated with the baby as far as babysitting and finances. Oh, okay. 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 Blessings, don't deal with them trolls. Okay. Okay. I just went back and read it so I can make sure I'm reading right. Y'all know what that energy was that y'all was feeling? My spirit team just informed me. Thank you. That's them NPCs that's been getting called out tonight. That's their energy lurking and lingering. Yeah, it was actually 2 NPCs we picked up tonight, Delaney. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. But whether it was 1 or 2, it was too many. Okay. Daphne, I am lighting Yerba Santa and sage for you, okay? CD, look up Yerba Santa and put the properties of that, if you don't mind, in the box. In the chat, please. Please, ma'am. Okay, hold on. People who don't walk in the light but are controlled by dark things sometimes. CD is still here, right? CD ain't what is it? AFK? CD, you ain't AFK, are you? It's quiet tonight. Y'all quiet tonight. We only got 26 likes and we had 2 hours. What's the day? Sunday the 3rd. Everybody somewhere mad because they had to pay rent this month. They didn't want to come watch Umi Jua. Yeah, this is a big disagreement here. But y'all gonna be unified on it eventually. It's just a strong connection you guys have. It'll take more than something like this to really make it break down, but this is definitely a huge disagreement. Yeah, y'all just can't come to an agreement on this. This is values. This is connected to values, okay? One of you feels like the other is being unfair, and the other one feels like the other one is going against their beliefs. And don't want to spend a lot of money here. Am I right? Not medicinal properties. Okay, spiritually, that's what I'm, okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted, the spiritual properties. Thank you, CD. But y'all will come to an agreement. This is the world card, okay? You guys will come to a place where you're celebrating, you know, the birth together. All of that stuff will dissipate, okay? And y'all will come to a place where you create a very harmonious, you said right on the note. Yeah, y'all will come to a place where you come to a very harmonious agreement just for the sake of the child. Like, all of those differences will disappear. You know, your guy is a king of cups, but when it comes to this baby, he regresses a little bit to the night. Like, he can't hold them emotions, but it's still upright. So he wants what's best, okay? But he regresses in them emotions a little bit. Hey Aiden, he's not, he gonna be overprotective of that baby. He already is though, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I just said. Very protective. Very protective. And he's gonna challenge. You can just look forward to him challenging you on a lot of things when it comes to the baby. You ain't gonna like to hear what I say, because you a strong woman. You got them shoulders that say, who? You need to start giving in some. Because he feels like he don't have any control here. And he doesn't want to control just for the sake of controlling. He wants to contribute. Okay. Hey Megan, I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah, you just need to give in sometime. This how you do, right? Let me put y'all on game. Because you got a couple of months for the baby get here, right? Just give in. Just say, okay, I see where you're coming from. I can see how that could work. And then just go back to normal life. You say I'm so on point, it's scary. Yeah, just give in and go back to normal life, right? And it may be when it comes time to, yeah, you got a few months, right? It may be when it comes time for all of it to come together, his idea may be the best. But then he may realize, you know what? She was right. And he'll go because he wants what's best for the baby. Right? So in order to keep the peace, just give in. It ain't gonna hurt you none. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. What? Will it? Because you got till October. If you give in right now in August, is it gonna hurt anything? Choose peace over power most of the time. That's a bar. Write that down. Nero Knowledge tickled me when he say that. Yeah, I like his channel. Y'all go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Who's in the room that didn't hit the like yet? Who's in the room that didn't subscribe yet? Who's in the room that didn't share yet? Did you share the live? Okay. All right. Who's in the room that didn't follow us on Instagram? Did you follow us on Instagram? Girl, I just gave you some balanced and good advice. This the temperance card. This your earth angel energy. This is balance and harmony being restored, okay? This is the powers that be moderating between y'all. Okay? Hey Mika. Hey Shab. I think I said hey to Aiden. Okay. Megan says she's doing great too. Okay. Kala. I missed the first part. Okay, you said maybe it'll helpful. Verbally agree. To know. Yeah, sometimes they just well, just tell him to come up with the money. Whatever the difference is, tell him if he want his way, he need to come up with whatever the difference. That'll be a good compromise. Right. Yeah. Tell him you're willing to do what he wants to do if he comes up with the difference. You don't have to pay it all. That's his baby too, right? So just tell him. I'll be more than happy to do what you say if you come up with the difference. You come up with the money, we good. Let him get out there and hustle. He'll do it too. He'll do it too. Thank you, Muhanguzi. Julius. Thank you, Julius. I can say that better. Blessings, you say the same to your husband. Does that help, Daphne? Yeah, Delaney. Sometimes they just have to know you're more than willing to do whatever they say if you're paying the cost to be the boss. Okay. Well, try that first. You're more than welcome to book a reading, but he's a king. He's a king of cups. Okay. But yeah, he's a king of cups. And he's also a king of swords. He gonna communicate his feelings. But yeah. That's okay. He can take a job in the cafeteria then. You pay the cost to be the boss. Okay, so this is the thing. He can't afford it and neither can you. So where does that leave you? Somebody got to pay it. If that's what he wants. If that's what he wants. He's going to have to He's got to hustle. All right. Well, then don't just stand on business. Don't speak on it no more. If he bring it up again, say, baby, I love you, but we already talked about it. It's a matter of money, and I don't have it. And if you want what you want, then you got to get the money. I love you. What you want to eat? Be respectful. Be sweet. Be kind. But stand on business. I understand what you're saying. I appreciate that. I know exactly what you mean. Random A, I don't know the link, but if you put in Umi Jua's Tarot live stream or something like that, it should come up on Instagram. Yeah, there it is. Umi Jua's Tarot. Yeah. Yeah. That's that. I'm telling you, kindness gets you everywhere. Okay. But just be sweet, but stand on business, because it ain't like you're going to be able to pull the money out your womb. Okay. Thank you, Random 8. Y'all go add me on Instagram. I don't be over there CD run Instagram, but we on there. So yeah, just lovingly tell him I agree with everything you're saying. When you get the money, we can make that happen. What you want to eat? Then feed him. You feel me? Hey, Andrea. Or making some coffee, Daphne. Like Lisa said. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. All right, we at 2:13, and it's getting long in the tooth on time where CD is. So somebody drop a topic on what you think you might want to hear a story time on, and I probably have lived some life to give a story on it. Andrea, you say you hope you get to keep this membership. It's $2.99 a month, so it should send you something that'll ask you if you want to continue the membership, and you'll have the Delaney, you said past lives. I know a few of my past lives. I know in one of my past lives, I was a very dainty, young, porcelain-skinned, blonde-haired white woman who was well-to-do. I had a very aristocratic husband. We used to travel by ship everywhere. And I think I may have died in childbirth very young in that life. I do remember there being a child, but I don't remember being there with the child, taking care of it. In another past life, I was burned for being a witch. I was very, very young, also a white woman, probably around 15. And then another past life I can remember, I was a black male who was a pimp. Yeah. I think that was the life before this one, which is why I can't keep a husband. That's my karma. Yeah, I was running women, y'all. Yeah. I ran a whole, I had a whole setup. I was born in 71. So, pimping started becoming a big thing in between the 40s and the 70s. Okay. So one of my, can I say hoes? Can I say that? Took me out. I think it was the bottom B. That's how I got ended. She took me out. She set me up. And then here I come back as Umi. So let me see what y'all saying about me, because I ain't looked at none of the comments. Okay. Thank you for following. Um, Andrew, you say you're not old enough. Well, you know what? You got the membership for the next 30 days. So enjoy it and just continue to come back. You can always come back whether you're a member or not. Vibrant One, you said, wow. Collar King, you said you were drowned. Daphne said, damn. Delaney laughing. Collar said, do I remember the crowd? What crowd? Oh, you talking about when I was burned? I don't want to think about that. I don't want to dream about it. I'm sorry. Delaney said, that's crazy. Y'all laughing. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I do know a lot about the details, Carla, but I don't want to start dreaming about it. It took me a long time to get past those dreams. So if it's okay with you, I will defer. I will digress from answering that, okay? Delaney, you said, do you know why she did that? Yeah, she set me up because I brought in another girl to replace her as the bottom B. Okay, because she was getting old. I was gonna keep her at the house, but I wasn't gonna let her hold no more. I wasn't gonna So she, for some reason, she was still bringing in money, but she wasn't bringing it in like that, right? And so she felt like I was gonna put her out, because if a hoe stopped bringing in money, then I would just put them out in the cold. And she thought I was going to do that to her. But the bottom B don't never go nowhere. But they territorial as heck, right? They very territorial. So she thought I was going to put her out, and she just snapped. She set me up, and I was out. Why do I remember this so vividly? I was out collecting. I was rolling through collecting. And I got out to snatch up one of the chicks, and she came up from the side and she stabbed me in the back. And yeah. From pimp to queen is crazy. Yeah. He had a past life. Oh, a Japanese police officer. He still has dreams of them. Yeah. No problem, Carla. You don't have to be sorry. But yeah, I brought it up. You didn't bring it up. Yeah, those dreams be real, man. CD be on the case. Yeah, blessings. I did. I mean, shoot. I don't look. I don't be like, oh, I was a good pimp. Speaking of good pimp, this is a different story, but okay. I remember when I was in university in my 20s, and I was taking a world history class, and my teacher was a Greek man. And so we were talking about the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I love that movie. And he was saying, oh, everything in the movie is true. It was not exaggerated. He thought it was so funny. I thought it was hysterical. We were just laughing. So then we go ahead and we get into the lesson. Everything is good. Everything is like cool. So we start studying the transatlantic slave trade, right? And one of the young ladies who was sitting behind me asked him about the brutality that occurred in chattel slavery here in America at the time. And she asked, she asked him about the brutality and all the things that we read about and see and hear about, especially from Black people, blah, blah. And he said most of the slave owners were actually really nice to the slaves. And they treated their slaves really well. And he just went on and on. And I'm sitting up there buck-eyed like, are you crazy? And I'm looking at him like, are you crazy? And so I'm like, maybe I'm crazy. So I turned around because there was one other sister in the room, right? One other Black woman. My complexion, she looked like she could have been my sister. But I turned around to look at her like, am I crazy? And she looked at me like, girl. And I'm looking at her like, okay. And I turned back around and I look at him like, are you crazy? Right? And he finished what he was saying. And then she was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And I turned around and looked at her like, are you crazy? Right? That made me think about, in our last live, we had that racist person that come in here. And I told y'all to block him because I'm too damn beautiful to be dealing with that. Okay? And then, what's her name? Janae from Love Island. Turns out that her man, who is also a person of color, her man, this whole time, this year she been with him, been dissing her, calling her the N-word and stuff like that. I'm going to tell y'all something. Yeah, blessings, he's Greek. I've been going back and forth about what to do my dissertation on when I get ready to start my PhD. I'm down to two things. One of them I'm not going to share because, some things I'd like to keep close to the vest. But the other one I'm very willing to share. And that's racism being a form of psychosis. Because you got to be MF and crazy. I don't care what color you are, because if race is coming off all colors. Racism is systemic, but being a racist is that's a personal thing. Okay? You don't have a name. I don't see no name. I see a handle. Okay. So it has to be a form of psychosis. Because number one, the level of cognitive dissonance that it takes to say, exactly, Colin, no being on earth wants to forfeit their freedom for any reason. And this is the thing, the freedom wasn't forfeited, it was taken. See what I'm saying? And then to say, go back to Africa, I'd be like, I ain't never been. When you go back to Europe or wherever you came from, then I'll get on the boat with you and go back to where I came from. But I didn't come from there. I was born on this land. And half of my people were too. My grandfather is native. He wasn't, and he was my color. He was native and he was my color. All the natives aren't light. Okay? He had gray eyes, really, really light gray eyes, but he was very, very native. He was a Creek Indian from down there in Pelham, Alabama. Okay? So yeah. So yeah, it's definitely, hey Gustavo, it's definitely it's psychosis. It's some kind of mental illness. It can't be anything other. And I'm definitely going to be studying on that. I'm going to study it for myself, even if I don't do my dissertation on it. I got 2 psychology classes coming up this semester. Y'all, I start school in a couple of weeks. Oh, pray for Umi. But yeah, I got a physics class and a couple of psychology classes and a few more. Why I be taking a full load at my age, I do not know. Umi had a 3.98, y'all, and then this math class that I took turns out I never even had to take. They gave me an NW or whatever that is, and it brought my GPA down to like a 3.24. It broke my heart. I'm like, how can a class I didn't even halfway take bring my GPA down? So now I got to fight to get my GPA back up. You say it seems like an attachment. It's more than an attachment, honey. That's beyond psychosis. And spiritually, it's very demonic, obviously, right? I am taking up consciousness and human potential. Thank you, DZ. Yeah, I'm taking up consciousness and human potential. So, yeah. Yeah, them effing maps ruin everything. Y'all still here? Who's here? Fire up the comments, y'all, before we get out of here. Can we get 30 likes? Can we get to 30 likes tonight? I see 28. How many y'all see? Can we get to 30 likes? Give me some thumbs up. How many of you subscribed? How many of you shared the live? Okay, you said cool. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Hey, Andrea. Thank you guys. Light up them comments, okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Did you share the live? Okay. Thank you, Andrea, for the sub and like. Appreciate you. But thank you, DZ. Okay. Yeah, see, Permelia, those kind of stories let me know that wasn't something that you can say, oh, they was nice to him. Yeah, right. All right, so we made it over 30. Yay. Good deal. Well, I guess we will go ahead and sign off. I hope it was a pleasant evening despite, some of those dark energies coming in. I think our light outshone that and we still had a great time. I'm looking too cute to sign off. I need to find something to get into. DZ, I'm from the Southeast United States, love. So we will be back Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central Time, as CD is telling you there. All right. Don't forget, you can book personal readings with me. Okay. Daphne, you say I love you. Well, dang, blessings. That's crazy. Anybody with an Arabic name is dark. Bye, Andrea. Bye, Queen. Bye back, Queen. Good night, Delaney. All right. Many blessings to you too, Random Aid. Carla, yes. Look forward to see you next time. You're a real one as well. Okay. Yes, you can book personal one-on-one readings. CD is letting you know all of this information is in the description box. And if you're a person who wants to donate, but you don't like to use Google for like super chats and stuff like that, I do have a link in the description box to buy me a coffee. Okay, you can leave a donation there. It'll have preset amounts, but you can leave any amount you want. Okay. Can't wait to see you next time, Queen Andrea, yourself. Um, DZ, have I got a husband? I got, wait, the woman at the well, didn't she have 5 husbands? Jesus said you got 5 husbands and the one you with now ain't your husband. That's where I am. I'm standing at the well waiting on Jesus. So unless you him, let's not talk about how many husbands I got. Oh my God, I need to go to bed. I ain't going to bed. I'm fixing to go get in my car, my window down, and just do this. I might give me some more free food like I did the other day. Daphne, Wednesday does seem like a far away. What really be getting me is from Wednesday to Sunday. You make my day too, girl. I be missing all of y'all. I really do. But yeah, I might get me some free food again tonight. Mm-hmm. Let me go somewhere. You know what? I might go to the outdoor mall where Cy works and just walk around. I think I'm gonna do that. Yes. I am gonna do that actually. Because I'm hungry. I need to get something to eat. So anyway, you guys, y'all have a blessed and wonderful night. Sandra, Erica, I know y'all back there in the background. I just want to thank y'all for being here, okay? Walter, we missed Ren tonight. Moa, everyone, thank y'all so much. Thank you for all the new people. Delaney, Kala, thank you all. Andrea, welcome. CD and blessings. CD. I had to give you an extra tight hug tonight. And blessings. They coming through like a missile. Get ready. There your kisses, love. Buenos noches, Delaney. Much love to you as well. All right, you guys. I look forward to seeing y'all Wednesday night. Please don't forget to share Umi Jua's channel, okay? And leave comments on this video, okay? It's going to upload as soon as I hit the dingy do. Leave comments and help boost the channel. Go back and leave comments on old videos. And you're always welcome to, donate after. All the things. Book a personal reading, everything, okay? Everything is in the description box for you. All right? You guys have a blessed and wonderful night, morning, day, and week. And I'll see you Wednesday. Don't forget, self-love, the most powerful thing you'll ever own. And it's the only way to get everything you want. Okay? It solves every problem as well. Alrighty? Night-night, guys. As CD says, bye-bye. I am Jua, and you have been read. Good night. Good night. Good night, Carmen. Thank you for being here. You hung in there the whole night, didn't you? Okay. God bless. God bless. Let's see.